can see the smoke from a mile away. Trouble always draws a crowd. They want to tell me that it'll be okay, but that's not what I need right now. Not while my house is burning down. I know someday, I know somehow I'll be okay, but not right now, not right now. Tell me if the hope that you know is true never feels like a lie even from a friend. When their words are salt in an open wound, and they just can't seem to understand that you haven't even stopped the bleeding yet. I know someday, I know somehow I'll be okay, but not right now, not right now. Don't tell me when I'm grieving that this happened for a reason. Maybe one day we'll talk about the dreams that had to die for the new ones to come alive, but not right now. So while I wait for the smoke to clear, you don't even have to speak. Just sit with me in the ashes here, and in silence we can pray for peace to the one acquainted with our grief. That's a reason to have hope, right?
Yes.
That our God is not a distant, unaffected, indifferent God, but that He is a high priest who understands us, who walked in our shoes and even walked into the dark ahead of us so that when we got there, we could know that we're not alone in the dark. And it gives us hope about what they say about His Father, right? That He's able to work all things together for the good of those who love Him. So that means the worst things that have happened to you, the worst things that you've done, your hurt, your regret, whether you've gone through divorce or depression or loss or sickness or failure, that we have a place to bring all of that mess. And as we bring that again and again to our Father, He's able to take all of that, all that hell may have intended to use to derail your life, and instead in His hands, it's what He uses to equip you to bring His mercy to others going through the same thing, right?
Yep.
And what might have destroyed you becomes your superpower, you know? And it's our best revenge, isn't it? And it means that whatever's happened to you, whatever you've done, whatever hell has thrown your way, it does not have the final word over your life. And instead it becomes a means for transformation, and turning you into a force for healing in the world. And I believe He heals us by making us healers, right? This is a song about that. It's called "The Wound is Where the Light Gets In." I was halfway up the mountain when the rocks I held gave way. I came tumbling like an avalanche to the bottom where I lay. And with the taste of blood and the twist of bone, my healing could begin. 'Cause the wound is where the light, the wound is where the light, the wound is where the light gets in. Just with me, just like that. The wound is where the light, the wound is where the light, the wound is where the light gets in. I forgot my line. This never happens on my CDs. Oh, okay. I have stood there like a hostage with a knife held to my vein, captive to the poison that I took to numb the pain. 'Cause everybody wishes they were born with thicker skin. But the wound is where the light, the wound is where the light, the wound is where the light gets in. It's tricky how the heart works, but the breakups and the big jerks make us never want to hurt that way again. Maybe I'm naive, but in every scar I see the place where love is trying to break in. 'Cause the wound is where the light gets in. You can recognize a saint by the scars they don't disguise. You can pick out a real sinner by the kindness in their eyes. So if you're stumbling in the dark and bleeding at the shin, just remember the wound is where the light, the wound is where the light, the wound is where the light gets in. Everybody wants